Hello all, welcome back to Current Affairs Headless Series. I'm Guna Mathivanan from Officers IAS Academy. In this video, we are going to discuss about Khalistan movement. In the next video, I will be explaining about the rising tensions between the diplomatic relations of India and Canada. First, we will try to understand this Khalistan movement. Friends, in 1927, Britishers came with a challenge. They challenged the Indians that whether Indians can come up with their own constitution which can satisfy all the sections of the society. An all party conference, they accepted the challenge and they came with a draft constitution, which is the Nehru report in 1928. 1927, they challenged. In 1928, we came with our Nehru report, which is the draft constitution which we submitted. And this Nehru report was rejected by several sections of the society. That also includes Sikh communalists. Not all the Sikhs were rejecting, but particularly Sikh communalists, they were not okay with this Nehru report. Time traveled. India got independence. But this independence also came with partition. The Sikh homeland, Punjab, was divided into the western part of Punjab went to Pakistan and the eastern part of Punjab came to India. The eastern part of Punjab had Sikh population and also other sections of the society. But the Sikhs in Punjab, they were demanding for an exclusive state on the linguistic lines. The then state reorganization committees rejected the Punjab on linguistic lines. That resulted in protests. After 19 years of protests, in 1966, during the Indira Gandhi as Prime Minister, this Punjab was divided into Haryana. Haryana was having Hindi speaking community, and Punjab was dominated by the Sikh population. And both Punjab and Haryana was having a common capital, that is Chandigarh. And some hill regions of Punjab was attached with Himachal Pradesh. So this division was not meeting the aspirations of the Sikhs in Punjab because they were not happy with this common capital and they were not happy with this land sharing, and this also came with a lot of river water sharing disputes between the Punjab and the neighboring states. So over a period, the aspirations of Sikhs went to next level. So they were looking for an autonomous state. So this idea of autonomous state, it was having a large support. A lot of people were supporting this idea, and the most important, Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale was also one of the important supporter of this idea. But over the period, the Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale was transforming this idea from an autonomous state to an separate nation for Sikhs. Bhindranwale was a Sikh scholar. Later, he became a militant. Right? He was having extremist views, radical views. So he was coming up with this idea of a separate nation for Sikhs, that is Khalistan. So his movement was later becoming into an insurgency that was resulting in violence, riots. So to prevent arrests, Bhindranwale, he took residence in the Golden Temple of Amritsar. He was fortifying the Golden Temple, and a lot of militant trainings were going in and around the Golden Temple. All these were happening in the 1980s. In 1984, Indian government decided to conduct an Operation Blue Star, to flush out the militants from the Golden Temple of Amritsar. So this operation led to killing of Bhindranwale, and hundreds of militants were killed. A lot of innocent public were also killed in this operation, and a lot of armed forces were also lost their life in this operation. And this operation also led to desecration of the Golden Temple. The temple was damaged. So this affected the sentiments of Sikhs all over the world. Yes, don't assume Sikhs are present only in Punjab. Sikhs are spread across different parts of the world. Since 1800s, Sikhs started moving to other parts of the world, particularly they got settled in the British colonies. So you can see significant Sikh population in America, in UK, in Australia, in New Zealand, in Canada. You will see 2% of Canada populations are Sikhs. Right? So they are spread across the world, their religious sentiments were hurt. So this happened. Operation Blue Star happened in 1984 June. In 1984 October, in response to the Operation Blue Star, the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi was assassinated by her own bodyguards, and this was followed by anti-Sikh riots in Delhi and the neighboring states. Official estimate says more than 2,000 Sikhs were killed, but however, other estimates is showing a larger numbers. So, followed by the Sikh riots, there was huge unrest in Punjab and the associated regions. Following the anti-Sikh riots, the Khalistan movement militants, they were involved in bombing of an Air India aircraft. Former military general was assassinated, army chief was assassinated, chief minister of Punjab was assassinated. This was a situation post anti-Sikh riots. Friends, we have to understand one thing. Not all the sections of Sikhs were interested in Khalistan as a separate nation. A small group's interest cannot define the interest of majority. See, we should not forget the role of Bhagat Singh in the national movement. We should not forget the role of the Sikh regiment in the Indian army. We should not forget that in 2005, the then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh also apologized for the loss of life happened during the anti-Sikh riots in Rajya Sabha during a debate. So this is not the interest of the larger Sikh population. It is the interest of a particular section of Sikhs. See, today in India, we can say that the Khalistan movement as an idea in India is almost zero. But however, in many countries, Canada, UK, we are able to see actively trying to carry out this Khalistan movement, and they still have a wish for having a separate nationhood. Right? So this is the brief history about the Khalistan movement. So now why it was in news? What happened? A Canadian citizen was killed in Canada, and the Canadian Prime Minister has informed their parliament that Indian agents were involved in killing of this Canadian citizen. So who is that Canadian citizen? What has happened? Now how is the relationship between India and Canada? What are the consequences? That we will be seeing in the next video. Till then, bye, take care.